Right off the top at midday, breaking news. Video just in on this accident on the Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel. And we're on the air with it just before 11.
Yeah, that's right. A truck went off of the bridge and into the bay just after 10 o'clock this morning. Police are now calling this a recovery mission. We have our team all over this breaking news story. We're going to begin this midday with some new information from the Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel. We have Tom Anderson, the deputy director, on the phone with us now. Good afternoon, Mr. Anderson.
Hello.
What can you tell us? What's the latest right now in this recovery?
Well, I don't have a lot of information on the recovery of the driver. I certainly can tell you about the scene of the accident if you'd like.
Please.
Okay. Basically, we've got an accident around the 15-mile post, which is on the northbound side of our facility. It's very close to the North Channel Bridge, which is the high-rise section that you cross just before going onto the eastern shore.
Mr. Anderson, did you or any of your staff have eyes on the bridge at the time this accident happened? And did anyone of your staff see what happened?
I did not personally have eyes on it, but the tractor-trailer that's going over the side struck one of our maintenance vehicles. So certainly some of our employees were on the scene and are aware of what happened. Was
anybody hurt when he struck the vehicle?
Well, fortunately for our team, none of our employees were hurt. The truck that was struck had a crash cushion on the back, and it worked as intended. So the driver of our maintenance vehicle was okay, but unfortunately the tractor-trailer vehicle went over the side.
Mr. Anderson, can you tell us about traffic right now on the road? I know once you get on to that bridge, there really is no way off. So what's it like out there right now, and how are you dealing with that traffic situation?
The traffic situation is okay out there at the present time. We were closed for about 40 minutes, and that caused quite a backup, mostly at the toll plazas. Around 10:40, we were able to open up one lane of traffic around the scene, and so that's allowed most drivers to get through. That lane closure around the scene will likely be set up for at least the next 24 hours.
How extensive, again, is the damage to the bridge at this point, and then maybe to the roadway?
The roadway itself is okay. The bridge itself is in fine structural shape. There's a section of guardrail that's been torn out, a light pole that's been torn out, the guardrail and the curb in the area of the accident was destroyed. So that's why we'll have that lane closure set up for at least the next 24 hours while our crews make the repairs that are necessary and then let the concrete set up and be safe for people to drive next to it.
All right, we're talking with Tom Anderson, Deputy Director of the Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel Complex, following up on this crash where, as you see, a tractor-trailer in the water after having crashed off of the northbound lanes of the Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel roadway at about the 15-mile marker post.
That's right. Mr. Anderson, we thank you so much for your time this morning, and I'm sure we'll be in touch with you again soon.
All right, you're welcome. Thank you.
And now our 10 on your side team coverage continues. We're going to go out to Andy Fox. He is at the Lynn Haven Marina right now, and Andy is getting on a boat right now, we're told, to go and help with this recovery. Andy, what exactly are you doing?
Yeah. Let me lay the land here, or sea, if you will. This is a Sea Hunt 24 right back here. It will be captained by Phil Smith. He has been gracious enough to take 10 on your side out to the scene, 15-mile post out there on the Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel. We are going out there to see firsthand exactly the recovery efforts. Of course, this is not a rescue effort. This is a recovery effort. We also had a Marine vessel down the way that was with Virginia Beach that is currently on standby because this is a recovery and not a rescue. But this is Phil Smith. He's coming down the dock here, and he says it could take us about 15-20 minutes to get out there. Of course, it's out towards the eastern shore, and he will be actually, Phil, can you come here real quick? This is Captain Phil Smith here, and you're Captain. What can you tell us? What can we expect out there?
It's going to be a little choppy time we hit the 15-mile mark, but we should be good all the way across.
When you heard that this had happened, what did you think?
I was shocked. I mean, there's been some emergency vehicles all morning, so.
Well, let's go.
Let's go.
Ready to go? Okay, that's Captain Phil Smith. He's going to be taking 10 on your side out there. Guys, we will be going live with you, hopefully, on our way out there and give you all updates as we get them. Guys, back to you.
Andy Fox, thank you so much.
Our Chris Horn now is on the bridge, on the Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel right now, and he joins us on the phone with the latest from what he can see and what he's learned. Chris?
Hi, Don. Yes, we've been on the bridge for about 25 minutes. It's been backed up, of course, as you might expect. We've gone about 2 miles in the last 20 minutes. Right now, we're about to enter the second. We're coming very close to the accident scene, as a matter of fact, which is we've come out of the second tunnel. We cannot see anything quite yet because traffic is backed up probably 2 miles from the scene of the accident based on the information that we got that it's at mile marker 13. I remember I just passed milepost 11 about 30 seconds ago. We saw one emergency vehicle while we've been here that had a hard time getting through, but that was just an EMS type of Explorer vehicle. It was not an ambulance of any sort, but it did have red lights on, and everybody pulled to the side and let it through. Anyone, of course, who is using the Bay Bridge Tunnel going northbound is going to have to plan for a lot of extra time to get to the other end, the northern end. Traffic southbound is apparently unaffected. I'm looking at a truck by itself, pretty much just driving at a normal pace, coming down the southbound lane. So coming from the eastern shore down to Virginia Beach doesn't look to be a problem right now, but the northbound lanes, which was the scene of the accident, are going to be a major problem. We're coming up on the scene. As soon as we get there, we'll get some video of that. I'm driving the live truck right now so that photojournalist Rob Rizzo can get some video while we're on the roll here on the Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel. Don?
Chris, what are your thoughts as you're driving along the bridge and you think about the size of a tractor trailer cruising along that bridge and then this truck going off the side? Does it appear to be that easy, or did it take just a powerful crash for it to break through the guardrail and then land in the water?
Well, the standard guardrail here is about 3 to 4 feet tall. It's curbed up, so you have a curb, then a guardrail. The guardrails are 3 rails. Each rail is probably about 8 inches in diameter. So I'm guessing they're fairly heavy gauge, but a tractor trailer could perhaps penetrate it or flip over it. Of course, the tractor trailer is going to be maybe 10, 11, 12 feet tall and be much higher than the guardrail itself. So once we get more information about how this happened and how this tractor trailer plunged into the bay, we'll get a sense of really what happened. Once we get to that point, I think we'll be able to tell maybe by the damage itself, just from looking at it, what happened. But we have not come upon the actual accident scene yet. We hope to be there maybe within the next 5 to 10 minutes at the rate this traffic is going. Dawn?
All right, Chris Horn, thank you so much. We appreciate it.